Good morning, students. In this video, I will explain you the first chapter of Computer Class 6, that is Computational Thinking. First, let's take a view on the content we are going to study here. That is, first is what is computational thinking, components of computational thinking, analysis, decomposition, pattern recognition, abstraction, algorithm, applying reasoning to make decision, and importance of computational thinking. Now, first topic is what is computational thinking? This basically means if we have a problem, we have to solve it out. We have to think properly, we have to solve it logically, and we have to reason it out, and we have to follow basically step by step procedures so that we are able to achieve our target. That whatever the problem is, we can solve it effectively. See, there are 5 key components of computational thinking. First is analysis. Analysis means the process of understanding the problem and conditions. So whatever the problem we are referring to, we have to first do it analysis and defining the goal that what you are trying to find out. Second is decomposition. Decomposition means, see, if it's a big problem, we are trying to solve it as a whole sum, it will be difficult for us, right? So decomposition basically means that we have to break down the large problem into a smaller unit so that once a part is completed, then we can jump to second unit, and it is easier to locate the error also. Next is pattern recognition. Pattern means trends or similarity that is present in given data. When you discover the pattern, it becomes easier to make prediction and create rules to solve other problems. Next is abstraction. Abstraction means like problem may have so many factors. So we have to pick up whatever is important or whatever factor is relevant to our problems. And last is algorithm design. It is the basically very important components. Algorithm is a step by step written the solution in English form. So in the example which we are going to follow, you are able to understand in better way. Let's see the example. Aryan is a class 6 student who want to plant a large number of trees to make his large colony green again. After a significant amount of tree cutting was done to widen the roads, he wants to plant 2000 trees for which he needs a large number of seedlings. His budget is limited and he cannot afford to buy so many seedlings. Now the question is, how does Aryan accomplish this task successfully in spite of being new to it? Now let us solve the above discussed problem using the elements of computational thinking. Now first what Aryan will do? First element is analyzing. Aryan analyzed the problem that when many trees are being cut, environment is getting polluted, so he needs to plant more seedling with the help of more persons around his neighborhood to make a green environment. Now here the problem is the environment is getting polluted and the goal is to purify the environment. Now the second element is decomposition. Decomposition, Aryan brings down the task of planting a large number of seedlings into the steps to make the job more organized and they can achieve their target on times. Now see several steps I have written here. First, RN have to find the donors for contributing the expenses because we need funds for everything. Second, they collect seedlings and seed from various sources. Various sources are nursing bags, containers, organize the soil, these all. Next, bagging of seeds or seedlings. Then they nurture the seedling until they are ready for plantation with adequate water. And the very important part is to convince colony people to plant the seedlings around their homes and nurture them so that they can have more number of seedlings and they are successful in achieving their targets. Next is pattern recognition. Pattern make our tasks more manageable because they help us to make predictions and use the same technique that have been proven to solve similar problems in past. Like in case of Aryan search on internet and talks to expert who have already made seedling in large quantity. So he recognized similarity between his goal and an existing procedure that expert had followed. Now the next is abstraction. Abstraction focus on essential feature and avoid unnecessary complexity. In above example, while searching on internet, Aryan gets various input and he finds the solution that seedlings can be planted at home at lesser cost. Next is algorithm. Algorithm employs logical thinking to develop a step-by-step strategy to solve any problem. The algorithm can be represented in the form of flowchart or a plain English text. In computer science, this algorithm can be converted into a program using a computer language. Now, see a flowchart I had given here. Flowchart basically a type of diagram that represent an algorithm and its workflow. I have drawn a flowchart where the first is a rectangular box which is said to be a start box. Then the second is your input box where we are collecting the ingredients. And here the ingredients are collecting seeds and saplings. Then the process is your rectangular box where we prepare or bind the containers. Then we have to take a decision, that is the seeds are sapling or we have the seeds. So two possibilities are here. If it is a seed, insert the seed an inch below the soil surface. And if it is a sapling, insert the sapling in such a way that the roots lie below the soil. Then we will nurture and we will plant the sapling. Both the process or either one of the process is taking place and will stop the process. This is the complete process of flowchart and to solve the problem discussed here. Now next is how to apply reasoning to make decision. See the diagram I given here. Your task is to find out what comes next in the sequence. Three shapes I had given here. You have to find out the fourth one. Now first, according to this process, computational thinking, you have to find out first your goal. That what you have to do. So your goal is to find the fourth shape in a sequence. Now collect the information you have given in this data. The first shape has 4 sides, the second shape has 5 sides, and the third shape has 6 sides. Now one condition is here that the number of sides of the shape is increasing by 1. Means in a sequence, the first shape is 4, the second shape has 5 sides, and the third shape has 6 sides. Means the next shape should have 7 sides. So the solution of is to work out the solution in step by step manner. Our next topic is importance of computational thinking. The computational thinking technique give us the courage to solve problems and design systems that none of us would be capable of tackling once. They develop the key skill in children like perseverance. Perseverance means persistence in doing something despite difficult. In previous example, Aryan was unable to accomplish a large and new task by following the principles of computational thinking. Second is debugging. In the process of trying various possible solutions and finding out the most appropriate one, children learn to find and fix error. In this way, if there is an error in the procedure, it will be easy to identify where the error has occurred and rectify it. Next is creating. Children learn to think creatively and innovate novel solutions. They also learn to develop model for multiple users. Like when Aryan realized that planting seedlings will be too expensive, he found a way to make seedlings at home. Last one is experimenting. This experimenting, children gain the courage to experiment and lose the fear of failure. So this computational thinking is a practice of fosters key skills in children to capable of to solve the problems. So this is all, student. I hope you must have understood it. You can refer the slide again and again to make